Hello guys, thank you for coming back. Today we are going to make a login router. So first go to index.js and right below the register routing, we're gonna type f.post post request, and we're gonna type the location we will send this API user login, and then we're going to get request and response arrow function. In here we need to think about what we need to do to make login routing. So first, in any website to login we need to type the email. So with the email you type, we need to search that specific email in the database. So we will find the email, and if we make sure there is an email we typed in the database, we also need to compare the password. The password we type is the same as the password saved in the database. So we need to compare the password. And lastly, we want to make the token generate token. So this process will be kind of tricky, so because we need to go other part and this part again and again, so it can be kind of tricky, but I hope you can just follow along this code. So first we need to find the email. So to find the email, we will get the user database, and then in here to find one, so we are just type the find one, and in here we're going to give the email. So we got all of the requests in here, so we will type request and body. So we can do like this because we are using body parser, so that's why we can use the body. And in here we will get the email, and this is the email the user gave us. So after that we will get callback function. So if there is no same email in the database, we will get the error, or if not, we will get the user in the database. So in here, if there is no user in the database that we try to find, return just the response JSON as we did before. We can just send any message we want to send. Login success force. To make it more clear, I can also give the message was failed email not found, and after that we need to compare password. So here we got the user from our database. So first we will type user, and then we will make one function password. So what we are doing is actually related to the BigQuery we used last time for hashing the password. So just briefly we go to that part again to how we need to do. So to compare the password, we need to use this one. So we are gonna use this part again. So by going back to editor, in here first we need to put the parameter request body password. This is just the plain password the the client gave us. So with this password, we are gonna compare the password we had in our database, and then we will get the callback again, error, and is match. So in here, if there is no match password, we can just return response JSON login success false and message to make sure what is wrong in this process, wrong password. So before going forward, we're going to make this compare password in user model, like we did for the hashing the password. So in here, we will bring user schema and then method. We'll write compare password and function, and we put in here plain password. So we can just say plain password. And the second parameter is the callback functions. So we can just write callback, and now we're gonna use this one here. BigQuery compare this one. So if we write that one, BigQuery and compare, and we're gonna put plain password, and we're gonna put this password. This means the password we have in the database. So we are gonna compare plain password with this password in database. So after comparing it, we get the callback function again. So if there is no match, we will get the error. If we have match, yeah, we have match like this. So if we got error, just return callback error. Or if we had matched one, so callback null and is match. So if we go back to index.js in here, so from this method, after doing that, if we got error, we will do this one. But if we had the matched one, so we will go forward. So the last one we need to do is to generate token. In here we put generate token. So we need to bring our user data again in here, and then we will write generate token in here. We also need to make this function in user model as we did before. So after generate token, we will also get the callback function again, error if we didn't generate the token, or if we did, we will get the user data again. So after that, yeah, we will do something in here as we did like this. So first, to make the generate token function, so we will go to user JS model. So in here we're gonna start make the generate token function. So user schema and then method and generate generate token function, callback function as we did in here, just callback function. And then first we need to make the variable for the user schema. User this, and make one more variable, token. So now to make the token, there is one more thing we need to download called JSONWEBTOKEN. So to see what that is, we need to go to this website. So first we are gonna download this via npm. So go to editor and go to terminal, npm install JSONWEBTOKEN. JSONWEBTOKEN. Now to see how we can use this one, so we go down below to see the explanation. So first we need to bring the JWT we just downloaded. So first we need to bring the JWT we just downloaded, JSONWEBTOKEN. So to use this JWT, so we go down below and in here, so we need to make the token. So to make the token, we write JWT and then sign. So if we see here, like JWT and sign, we need to use this sign to make the token. So in here, first we are going to put our user ID. So we got the user ID. This user ID is auto-generated by MongoDB when we put our data into MongoDB for registering, and we want to make this ID to hex string. And the next things we need to put in here is, if we see here, to generate a token, we put something in here we did with the user ID, and then we also put one more thing in here. This could be anything you like, so they put the secret character in here, so we can also put that one, secret. So now we made a token, so we can put this token to user token. So if we see user schema in here, we can put this token we made in here, put in here. And if we see this one, we also need to make, but first I just want to make only token because it will be really confusing if I make that just now. So after doing this, we can just save the thing just we did by typing save, and then we will get the callback function. If we didn't save that successfully, we will get the error. We got that successfully, we will get the user information. So error return callback error. Oh, we got success. So null and user. This callback will become this part. So first error, so error and user. You can see error and user. So if we got error from here, so error return response status 400 and send error. And if we got success, we want to put the token we just made into cookie. So to put the cookie, so put that token into cookie, we will write the cookie. And the cookie's name will be x plus. Just you can choose anything you want for this name. And we will put user data and then token we just made. And status 200 for success, and we'll do JSON login success true. Finally, we are done with making login function. Actually, it was really confusing, so you follow me really well. So I hope you can take a rest well because you did really well. So thank you for watching this video and see you later. Thank you.